Hello traders, it's Tomek here from Nikos Trading Academy and welcome in my weekly Forex Forecast. So last week was not good in terms of the news because we have war in the Ukraine. So we could expect that market will react on this, but if you pay attention, we didn't have such sharp moves there. However, this period is still unpredictable a little bit for trading because we still wait for some governments to put some restriction for Russia. So we need to be more careful. What I mean is that take the trades which are really good together with your trading plan, and also you can lower the risk during this period. Okay, because as long as we don't have like at least a little bit clear situation, we might to have some unpredictable moves on the market. Okay, I will also show you oil. So what we can expect on oil. So let's see what generally we have and what we can trade. So first pair is Aussie dollar, US dollar. Last week we said about potential breakouts of this trend line for possible continuation to the trend, to this trend line from the higher time frame and to this resistance. And you see that price retested already the 36 EMA. It's still making like a short 1 to 3. But we had situation that we couldn't trade here because if we go to lower time frames, price went up, retested this, and went down immediately and spiked. And then the price again went up and broke this 36 EMA. So in this situation, if we see something like this, we prepare the plan to trade long here, long or short entries. However, none of them happened. Okay, so if this is situation like this, what we like to do is to stay away. Okay, because if we say, okay, if I have breakout and price might continue here, or if I have breakout and price might continue here, but we see that price broke this, went down and went up again, it means that we don't have for now clear situation on this pair. Of course, we can adjust the lines, we can just see what we have, but still you see this, if we draw line here, right now we have only the line with the 2 touches, so maybe we'll have like a bigger range still that price will continue in this area and then we'll see breakout. Okay, but if our scenario didn't happen, we see something unclear, it's better to stay away and wait for another opportunities. Okay, so Aussie dollar, US dollar right now, we don't want to do anything. I just put this to my watch list just to explain you what to do in the situation like this. Okay, because in trading is not about trading is not only about to take setups, entries, find the entries, but also know when to trade and when not to trade. Okay, so if this situation happens like this, we stay away. Euro New Zealand, we said last time about the breakout or bounces. You see breakout or bounces with our next support zone. So what we said, that price might go lower to this or even lower to the next one. Okay, and this is of course also weekly perspective. We said that maybe we'll have this retracement, price will bounce and continue to go up. In terms of the breakout, we can have next area of the support where price might to go. So right now we see that momentum is quite strong. So let's try to find the next support zone, which is here. Okay, so we go to lower time frames, we have our next support zone. So what generally we had last week, we didn't have any 4-hour chart 1 to 3s as you see here. Okay, we didn't have the retracement, but we had opportunities on the 1-hour chart. Okay, and I know that some of you took this trade, so well done. This was our first 1 to 3 to jump in after breakout. Let me just change this. After breakout, okay, entry, stop loss. Then we had another possibility, but it was not clear 1 to 3. Okay, so you see price went down and started to range a little bit, so there was no clean scenario. Another setup was here. Okay, but of course, remember that every single next 1 to 3 is late, but as long as price is making 1 to 3s, you can go and trade them on the lower time frames. And here you see price broke our support zone and right now start to range. So if we enter here, our trade like 50 pips, probably we would be stopped out with those spikes here. So it will be around 200 pips profit. So really good trade for us. Okay. So what we can do now, we have to wait for any retracement to jump in. Okay, so right now it's still not clear situation for Euro New Zealand because we have this big drop. Price went down exactly to the previous level when this up move started. Okay, so you see we have this V scenario. So what can happen? Maybe we'll have retracement or we still have continuation to the next level. If we see retracement, we can still try to take this, but it will be not any, for me, it will be not anymore like a swing trading opportunity. Okay, this will be like only for the intraday day trading or day trading. At least it will be nice to see retracement back to this trend line or 36, yes, 36 trend line, and then start to look and sell this again. Okay, but you have to combine this with lower time frames. So if you see retracement from the higher time frame, go to lower and try to sell this. Also 1 hour chart, if you still have momentum, yes, if you see that price, you know, is here we have basically 1 to 3. Okay, so if you have momentum, it's which is pushing down, we can look for short scenarios. We can look for short scenarios, and we can still try to sell this on the 5-minute or 1-minute chart. And if we see that price is gaining momentum, and we have another 1 to 3, we can still try to sell this. Okay, so sells definitely, as long as at least this trend line is holding, we can focus to sell this pair. GBPAUD, I'm in this trade. I took it on the 1 hour chart. Last time we said that we were on the profit zone and we would like to see that price is bouncing and is going up to retest the resistance, or is breaking and it's going to support zone. And of course, we have our next levels from the weekly chart, the support, this trend line here. So everything is here. We see that momentum right now is strong. So maybe price will really break this and continue to go down. Right now also daily chart is pointing you know, we have strong momentum, and my entry was here, the second basically. Yes, so this was my entry here, entry stop loss, simply because the first one was during my sleep time, so I couldn't jump in, but this was perfect scenario here. This was really good option. Okay, and now we are here, so price is going quite nicely. Right now we have 2 ways to manage this. We can manage this on the 1 hour chart. Okay, so if you enter here, stop loss is here, you simply trail your stop loss above the 1 hour chart, 36 EMA, and right now your stop loss would be here. Okay, so it's it will be around with the stop loss around 120, quite big stop loss for the 1 hour chart. It will be around 85-90 pips. And if you don't like, because you see potential from the higher time frame, what you can do is just simply wait for the retracement on the 4 hour chart. You can try to jump in again if this happens. This is our extension of the trend line. So maybe you will see that price will, you know, bounce on the trend line, not exactly on the 36, but the 36 is our first level. If price decide to bounce, yes, then you, if it's possible for you, you can trail stop loss above the 4 hour chart, 36 EMA if you like. If not, if you are stopped out on the 1 hour chart, then you can wait for the 4 hour chart and try to re-enter again in this trade. Okay. Of course, if price retraces a little bit higher, it's still option to look for sell scenarios. Okay. Still option to look for sell scenarios, target support, trend line from the higher time frame. So right now we focus to sell. Also 1 hour chart is okay, but 1 hour chart only with the lower time frames. GBPN. What we have on GBPN, we had this, we still know that higher time frame weekly chart is like in this bigger range. Right now it looks like we have spike. So daily chart broke our trend line. If we zoom out a little bit, we see that price already spiked around the support. Okay, because our support, I draw the line lower, but basically if you pay attention, we have highs here, we have some spikes lower, so this whole area is our support zone. Okay, but price broke this daily trend line, so there is a chance that maybe we'll get this continuation to at least this level, and then this level will be crucial for potential bounces or breakouts and continuation to those lows. So right now 4 hour chart, we have to wait for the retracement on the 4 hour, and then after retracement we can look and sell this. Okay, so also if price decide to retrace a little bit higher, it's also opportunity to sell as a bounce. So right now any retracement for us is to sell. A 1 hour chart, if you want to combine 1 hour chart with the 4 hour, yes, you have to wait for this retracement, and then you wait for the 1 hour chart 1 to 3 to look for a sell. Okay, so GPN right now it's to sell. GBP New Zealand, another pair where we said that we would like to look for buy entries or sell entries. Okay, and sell entries happened here. We said about this because price could retrace lower after this big move or still have continuation. Okay, so if we pay attention to weekly chart again, strong momentum, big drop right now on the weekly comparing to those to this up move. So we have levels. Previous level was broken, so we have next level of the support, and let's try to find the next one in case if price decide to go lower. So on the weekly chart we have the next one. We can delete this, we can delete this, and we can even delete this, but I would like to check if there was any reaction just to see this. And about our entry, we have to go to 1 hour chart, and this was our entry, yes, on the 1 hour chart. Oops, not this tool, sorry. We have our entry here. Okay, this entry stop loss. Okay, so also after breakout, first 1-3 on the 1 hour chart, and also good good trade, and we see the reaction on the support. Okay, we see reaction, and now price broke this. So what we can do on the 4 hour chart, we didn't have any scenarios. Also 4 hour chart, you see reacted around the support, so this was good. Now it's still pushing down, so let's delete those lines. We don't need this. We have this 4 hour chart trend line here. So what we can do, we can wait for the retracement on the 30 to the 36 to this trend line, and then we can continue to sell to target this support zone. Daily retracement not yet possible because it's we still don't have like EMA crossover, so only retracement on the 4 hour chart or a retracement on the 1 hour chart and intraday trading right now. So you wait for this. We have 1 hour chart trend line, and whenever you see retracement back to this level, you start to sell this. You can try on the 1 hour chart if you like, but with low risk because it's late. If not, lower time frames scenarios. Okay. So this is GP New Zealand. New Zealand dollar, US dollar. Same story like Aussie dollar, US dollar. I really hope to get a situation that price will, after breakout, will continue to go up in terms of this bigger retracement of the weekly chart. Unfortunately, you see we had nice breakout, and I even I put posts on Facebook to watch those pairs because I simply also watch them. But again, the situation happened that price broke this, went down, retested this line. If we can draw this, okay, so it's still for me it's a little bit unclear. Okay, so even if price continue to go up, I don't see any signals right now to jump in. Yes, for me simply it's not good. Okay, 1 hour chart maybe if makes so 1 to 3s you can try to buy this, but also with low risk. Okay, there is still chance that price will continue to go up. Maybe this was just the reaction of what happens on the Ukraine and then simply just reaction, and right now we have continuation. But basically for me it's a little bit unclear what I want to see. Okay, but if you get any 1 to 3s, you can try to jump in. And the last one is USDN. USDN is still in this not nice situation because it's still it's close to the resistance. Next resistance we have higher. We have, of course, a situation here. This is our support, and our support is also lower here. Okay, so we go to daily chart, and daily you see it's like it's still really price action is not nice, but price reacted on our profit zone, which is the 36, not the 36 but this trend line and this support zone, and it's trying to push up. So if you If you have any retracement with low risk, if you like, you can try to trade this and target again the resistance, because this we are still in the up move. I took 1 hour chart 1 to 3. Right now the first target was hit. So you see we had this setup here, and we could try to take this and target this. If you get another setup here, you can still try, but with low risk, because you see price, it's trying to, it looks like it's making double top. It's not making like a higher highs, higher lows. So with low risk, but there is still option that price might to go up. And basically that's all what I would like to say about USDN, because right now only buys. Okay, so maybe next time we'll have something different. And oil, as you probably know, we had this big spike. This is weekly chart, sorry, monthly chart. So let's go to weekly. It's this, yes, you see the spike. Of course, this was reaction after what happened on the Ukraine. But right now, oil went to the same level when everything started. It just retested 102. More or less, yes, if we pay attention to this, it's 102, yes, so it retested this. And if we pay attention, this is also strong resistance area here. So basically we have resistance here, we have resistance here. Okay, now I choose different broker because on the previous one I didn't have history. So you see, basically there is a lot of room still to go for oil, yes, to 147. Okay, so we still have a lot of room to go. So because of what is going on right now with the Ukraine, there is still a chance that price can continue. However, this spike also can say that, okay, maybe this is temporary. So definitely market will be waiting for the reactions. Okay, so we go to daily chart. So if you are more like a technical trader, yes, you see this spike on the strong level. So basically, to trade against main direction, we need to at least see that price, is breaking 36 EMA, and then we can try to sell this. If we go to lower time frames, 4-hour chart, you see this up and down move. And like I said, it's better to not trade, in my opinion, because it's really related. This oil is correlated with Russia and the Ukraine situation. So I would stay away from this, but you still see that there is still chance that price might continue to go up, or maybe will retrace. Okay, maybe also will retrace. So you know the levels where price might to go. Daily doesn't have any levels. I mean, about the trend line, we can just simply say, okay, we have our support zone. So whenever price, break the 36 EMA, we can look for sell. And if you want to trade on the lower time frames, if you still want to trade, we need to see at least some momentum to sell. This is our 4-hour chart trend line. So at least you need to wait for this trend line to be broken to start to sell this. And then our daily 36 EMA is our goal. And of course, if price retrace to this trend line, you can try to look for potential buy opportunities after this trend line breakout, and then you can try to buy this. Okay, so that's all, guys, for this week about Forex. So keep in mind, yes, that the situation in the Europe right now is not so pleasant for us. So we wait for the restriction, we wait how market will react. So remember, if you want to trade, still you can trade, but remember that market during this period might be less predictable. We can have situation like this, that price decide to go up, then went down, then again decide to go up. So keep in mind about this. If you do not like, just wait to have a little bit cleaner idea what we will have in the fundamentals, in the fundamental situation. And if you still want to use only technical analysis, then remember just to lower your risk when you trade. Okay, so thanks. Wish you all great week, and see you soon. Bye.